Came across this from California. Here's the headline. So this is the headline that caught my eye. Just FYI, it's not illegal to teach second grade drunk. I encourage it. Little snot nosed kids. Of course, you want to take a little snootful before you deal with them.
Oh my gosh. Yeah.
I tease, I joke. I'm having fun. A few months ago, 57-year-old second grade teacher in California named Wendy Munson was arrested when she was found to be teaching drunk. Listen, sometimes 2 + 2 is 2, and sometimes it's 5. It just doesn't matter. Okay? What is any of this going to matter? It's math.
Kids, just use your Apple Watch.
It's math.
Just use your calculator.
You got a calculator on your stupid phone. Just do that. Oh, I got to read a book report. Why? Stupid AI is just going to do it anyway. Just ask your chat GPT. Tell me about Lord of the Flies. Hey, Alexa, write my book report. You're just going to do it. Why am I even here? I don't even want to be here.
Why am I?
I don't even want to be here. Why don't you let Google teach? Oh, good morning, Mrs. Google. You kids don't know what it's like.
Oh, my God.
When I was in school. What? What are you all staring at? Mrs. Munson, can I?
Are you feeling well?
Can I go get the principal? I think something's not right.
Mrs. Munson's having a stroke.
I would record you, but I heard the woman on the radio say you're going to call the FBI if I do that. So I'm not going to do that. That's like you. Yeah. Well, apparently Mrs. Munson or Ms. Munson, I don't even know if she's married.
So how does that happen? Does it say that it says she got arrested, but like in the middle of slurring speech or what?
I would imagine. I mean, I don't know.
Oof, that's got to be every time I watch one of my movies, like the teacher slept with the kid or the whatever accusation goes on and they're arrested in front of kids.
Mm-hmm.
I freak out. I mean, I think I'd freak out.
I think I would too. Yeah. Yeah, I would too when I was a kid.
You're just sitting there and it's like,
yeah. Mm-hmm.
You know, and then they go, you know, when I taught, you just kind of wave them in, come on in. Hold on, children. And Johnny, sit down. We're not getting crazy.
Right.
What do you need?
Right. Please put your hands behind your
back. Yeah. What?
Woo! So apparently, Ms. Munson was pretty hammered. Her blood alcohol level was more than 2 times the legal limit, even 2 hours after the police were called. She was there 2 hours. She was
drunk,
quite loaded.
Yeah.
Yes. Yesterday. Wait a minute. Yesterday. So this was last week. Okay, last Tuesday, a week ago today. The DA dropped the charges because while it's highly inappropriate, it's not illegal to teach drunk. That's right, you little whippersnappers.
I'll tell you what
Mama's
I want for
got
Christmas.
A bottle in her drawer. It's totally fine.
You know, remember when you used to get like Sharpies or you used to get like a nice gift card to Target? No. Now it's going to be like a bourbon.
They're always
whiskey.
giving booze. Yes, that's right.
Oh my gosh. Now, funniest story in high school for me.
All right.
I was a freshman, so we took freshman orientation and it was like overwhelming because I mean, lots of new classrooms. Like we went from a little like circular building where you couldn't get lost if you tried to like this 2-floor story.
Okay, let me interrupt for 1 second. Yeah. So I switched high schools after freshman year, but the high school that I went to, St. Pat's, as a sophomore, they had a building that was, they called it the round building.
Yeah.
And it was for freshmen. All the classes in the round building were for freshmen.
That was
they could, so they wouldn't get lost.
Yep.
But it gave them a year in the school to learn where all the other stuff was.
Right. I mean, it's genius. Anyway.
Oh my God. Genius or like, come on, guys, just learn the school. Like,
no, I appreciate the round building.
Sorry, go ahead.
You can't get lost. So wait a second. I was just here. So okay, so we get the class roster, you know what I mean, and you're nervous, hilarious, like you just, you know, you don't know, you're seeing new people, blah blah blah. You don't want to do anything bad. So one of my girlfriend's sisters said to me, when you go into chemistry, you know, with Mrs. Cobb, she doesn't like to be called by her last name. So be very, very careful. And all of us were like standing outside the door to come in to Mrs. Cobb's class. And so when you see her, just go, and you can't laugh because it's not funny, but just go, "Hi, Cornanda." And I'm like, oh my God, what a name. And they're like, that's very touchy with her. So just say, "Hi, Cornanda." One by one, all of us, or most of us, went into class, and she's got a perm like a cuckoo perm, and she's got glasses exactly like I'm wearing today, like great big glasses. And she's the chemistry teacher. Everybody's walking in. "Hi, Cornanda. Hi, Cornanda. Hi, Cornanda. Hi, Cornanda." She waits for us to sit down and goes, "Okay." So I understand that all of you have been enlightened by our seniors that you should call me Cornanda. Now I'd like for you to, on the count of 3, say my name with my last name attached. And we went, and she goes, 1, 2, 3. "Hi, Cornanda Cobb." We all, like, it was silence. Like, we were scared because she was.
No, did she have a sense of humor?
Cobb. We were terrified.
Sure.
So like, nope. Everybody was afraid to laugh. And she goes, "Very funny, haha." And then went on.
And then moved on.
So it wasn't like, she didn't have a great sense of humor. Like, don't get me wrong. But "Hi, Cornanda Cobb." And then you just saw us all go, oh gosh.
This is why teachers drink.
Yes.
This is why they drink.
"Hi, Cornanda Cobb."
Oh my goodness.
And all of us fell for it. I mean,
of course.
all of us.
Yeah, you're freshmen. Yeah. And if you're told individually, you think this is, yes.
They got us good.
Thanks for taking care of us.
They got us good.
Oh my gosh. Well, for this teacher who was hammered, they dropped the charges. Now, the 2 criminal charges could have been for DUI for driving to school drunk and child endangerment, but investigators couldn't prove that the children had been endangered or that she had driven drunk to school. She could have drank when she got to school. So, as silly as it sounds,
did she get fired?
Her defense was she was drinking while she was teaching, got her off the hook so far, like with as far as the law.
The law, right. Okay.
Of course, she's not getting off scot-free. The school hasn't commented, but she's been fired. She no longer appears on the school directory, and parents say there's a new teacher in place. If you're wondering, she wasn't sipping on a Mai Tai at the end of a long day. Police were called at 8:20 in the morning. So she was, listen, I don't know what you guys have heard, but Washington, he was probably one of the presidents because he's on our dollar bill. I don't know which one. He's one of the important ones. So just look it up. I don't know. He had wooden teeth. I know that. He chopped down some kind of apple tree or something. Just look it up on your Google machines. It's not. So, all right. Let's take a break, and we're all gonna have a little corn on the cob on our break now. In honor of Cheryl's teacher.
Yes.
Have you looked her up? Is she still around?
That's what I'm trying to do right now.
All right. Well,
I don't think so.
All right. Well.